Everybody, welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. I'm the Blue 32. Last we left off, we are in an insane asylum, I assume, and we need to get out. Uh-oh. Oh shit.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Okay. Quiet. Quiet. Keep it down, all of you. One diversion coming up.
Now for the next step.
I was expecting something to actually happen. Okay, better. Everything seems ready to blow, but it doesn't seem to be blowing.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
No. God, I was so close to the end. But no. The game denies me. Maintenance room. Guards room. Is that where we are? The cellars? Okay. So I figure the thing in here I'm looking for must be the whatever I need to use to break the who's it what's it. chain. But I'm not having any luck finding it. I also need another wheel. On. This is just irritating. This is not clever, it's not scary, it's annoying. What do you want from me, game? Give me a clue. Bradley's alive. To create a diversion of the floor under the machine or the gas piping. So there must be a wheel in here. I ain't seeing no wheel. This isn't funny, it isn't clever, it's nothing. It's an irritant. love to be able to knock these bastards out so I wouldn't have to keep doing this. But no, every time I search, I have to be mindful that he's coming back. Son of a bitch. That still means I need something to... Oh shit. Still means I need something to cut the chain.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Why have I never come in here? According to his records, the patient seems to suffer from a psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Wait a minute. That's the dude who was...
What is going on here?
Who was... in the cell across from me, who wrote all those things on the wall. How'd he gouge his own eyes out? I mean, well, I say how. I know how he did it.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
How did he write without eyes? Unless he wrote all that before he gouged out his eyes.
Worse and worse. The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties? Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
You?
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Oh dear. That would be way...
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Sarah Hawkins was interned at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. So she tried to light the place on fire before?
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Dementia, self-inflicted wounds.
Document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he had shown grave signs of madness. Just need to hide it, please. Apparently I'm claustrophobic or something because he doesn't deal with an enclosed space like that very well. I was hoping for better information, but guess I'll take what I can get. Push it to the limit.
It's done. Now for the others. I can still increase the load.
How?
I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load.
This game's just insisting on not making any of this easy. Chords, eh? This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. It was a bad idea. It was a bad idea.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
I should just need to follow this cable.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5.
Didn't I do this one already? So there must be yet another one. Ay, ay, ay. port over here. Shit. Anything in here? Aha! This heavy tome, the first in a series of 3 volumes, is the bedside book of every experienced practitioner. It contains all the recent advances in modern medicine. It is frequently found in the libraries of major medical universities. It's surprising to discover a copy in such an isolated place as Darkwater. It's taking way too long for my liking. Open sesame. Open sesame. Shh. As I suspected, claustrophobic. Just being in such a place causes him to have a panic attack.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Here we go.
All the levers are activated.
It must lead somewhere back in there. I suppose I should go try it. Don't be so damn noisy. Move quickly before you go crazy.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Who did this? Is somebody here?
Hell, Steve. Walker's gonna think we did this. We gotta tell him now.
Come on. Come on. Keep it together, man.
Damn.
sure this will end well. Hello, not Fuller, Sanders. How's it going, champ?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
I don't intend to stay with you. Damn it.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me?
I don't think he's helping you.
Kill me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
She's a little dead.
Kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation.
Big part.
But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you
Indeed.
talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Oh dear.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Shambler?
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No!
Sanders! What the hell?
It's invisible.
I gotta...
It's a color beyond space.
Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
It's a damn thing that's a color that our eyes cannot perceive. Though the only one I can think of like that is isn't from a Lovecraft story. Can't remember what it was called.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Pierce woke up in the silence, installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Calder, a female friend of Bradley who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sierra Hawkins of being the cause of his torment. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune, decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. 'Cause that's a good idea. Anyway, I am the Blues 32. This is the Call of Cthulhu. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.